Okay, now a lad in my class has decided to find out how many brothers and sisters 20 people in the class have got. So he's gone around, asked those 20 people and written a sort of whole bunch of numbers on a bit of paper. Now, if we're going to do some maths with this, it's not actually very easy to deal with looking at this. So what I'm going to do is use a tally chart or tally table. Okay, which eventually, you see the word frequency here, okay, is going to become a frequency table. So, numbers and brothers and sisters I put as a heading here. 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 because I've got 0, 1, 2, 3 and 4 on here. I haven't got anything bigger than that. So, here we go. Every time I see a 0, I put a dash in my tally column here. There we go. There we go. And another 0 there, and I think there's one more, there we go. Okay, now what we tend to do when we get to 5 here is so we can count up in 5s nice and easily on our tally, is we make a sort of 5-bar gate as it were, so there you go. Now, onto the 1s, there's a 1, there's another 1 there. Try and do this methodically, okay, working across if you can, because otherwise you might miss one, you never know. Okay, and right, oh, we've got the 5, so I'm going to put a dash there. There's another 1, and there's another one. If you'll notice, I'm working from top to bottom here. On the 2s, we're going, there's a 2, and none there. Oh, there's another 1. There's a 2, and I've got 1 there, and I've just spotted 1 at the end there as well. So 4 there, and the 3s, there's 1. Okay, and you need to be really careful doing this because if you don't get all the ones in there that you should, you will go wrong in the end. And I think that's all the 3s, yes, and then I've just got 1 4 at the end. Now, what I should do really is just make sure I've got 20 dashes here because I knew I had 20 numbers on here. So I've got 5, 10, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Fantastic, I know I've got the right number now. Frequency, all right, is basically a posh maths word for let's count how many dashes we've got. So let's count how many dashes we've got. We've got 5 there, we've got 7 there, we've got 4 there, we've got 3 there, and we've got 1. Let's just make sure they add up to 20 again because we don't want to make any silly mistakes. 12, 16, fantastic, 20. And in fact, what I normally do is I put a little total under there. They add up to 20. Now, that's great as an initial start, but when we're going to do some real maths like averages, mean, median, mode, range, it might be easier to transfer it into one of these. And I've already drawn one out, and we've got 5, 7, 4, 3 and 1. We don't need the tally. Once we've got this frequency bit, we don't need the tally. So that is a lot easier and a lot simpler to work with when we come to do some maths with this data.
Okay, Mary, so let's have a look at this one. So solve x plus 2x equals 12. So what do you think you do first?
Okay, well, I want x on its own, so I would put x equals 12 minus 2x.
Okay, so a lot of the time we want to get x by itself, but what we want to do first is get all of these x's together. So can you see anything we can do with this? Get all these together in one place.
Oh, okay, it's 3x, isn't it?
Yeah,
so
absolutely.
3x equals 12. Oh, and so x equals 4.
Brilliant, spot on, well done.